Now, in our course, we're trying to evaluate arguments from the perspective of reason, deciding what argument has more rational strength. We're looking for the best answer to a question. We're trying to answer the question, what should we believe? What is it rational for us to believe? Not necessarily what makes us feel good, what makes us happy to believe, but what's more likely to be correct. And we're going to be evaluating the arguments, or all arguments, based on the strength of the reasons that are given for the conclusion. So there's this very big gap between reason versus emotion, the rational strength versus rhetorical strength. Now, one thing I should mention, in literature courses, in English courses, they talk about rhetoric. And part of rhetoric, which is the persuasive power of an argument, is its rational strength. But for the sake of our course, we want to really separate the two. That is, we want to separate the rational strength from the rhetorical strength. Now, some also talk about the literary merit of a document, and oftentimes they cite a document like the Declaration of Independence, a great literary document that has emotional power because it's so beautifully written. In the same way, movies sometimes have very emotional or create an emotional connection between people and certain points of view. But our goal in looking at arguments from a rational perspective is not to use our emotion, use our gut feeling to decide. We want to figure out what things are likely to be correct. So literary merit, rhetorical strength of an argument are not primary, sometimes they're not secondary considerations, and only in some rare cases, maybe when we're talking about an argument about who you should marry, our emotional considerations going to come in, but they're going to come in from a rational perspective. So the important distinction we're making here is between reason versus emotion, and in this course we're going to be analyzing and evaluating arguments from a perspective of reason.